TJ, man, he's been communicating me in text. He's looked through teach tapes and things and kind of talk about some things, and he texted me and said, hey, listen, I like what you did here. I like what you did this. And so he's excited about having the opportunity. And when you see that already, man, it makes me excited.
You were the only coach, not here last season. What were your takeaways being like an outsider looking in on what went down with this team last year?
Well, to be honest with you, we was having our own problems where I was at. And at that point, I was trying to focus on where I can add value to where I was at. But looking on it, just knowing the people that were here, the coaches that was here, I had no doubt that, whatever they need to do, they were going to be able to do it. You got a lot of experience, but more important, you got people that's professional, who do things the right way, who has the right heart, and they have the kids in mind. So it was something that I desired to be a part of.
Have you had a chance to talk to the guys that have signed that aren't on campus yet?
I'm still working through that process now, talking to those guys, being able to introduce myself to them. So I have not talked with all of them to this point, but I have reached out to some.
I've seen the video of you mic'd up from the Cincinnati stuff. I mean, what kind of coach are you out there on the field?
I'm a passionate coach, and that's the best way I can say it. I'm very passionate about what I do. I'm very passionate about helping young men be the best that they can be, about pouring into their lives. So the best thing I can say, I'm passionate, very passionate.
You said you're proud to be from Memphis. I mean, that's a fertile recruiting ground that you can bring some experience with. How much are you looking forward to trying to get guys to come to Arkansas from that area?
I mean, it's huge for me. It's huge for me because, one, I'm proud of it because it's paid dividends in my life. Who I am, whatever I will be, it's because of where I've come from, and I come from Memphis, and I'm proud to one, be able to model, having success as a kid from Memphis, as a person or a young man from Memphis, and I want to be able to share that with other young men. So I'm definitely looking forward to being able to do that here.
You work for Gus. Now you're working for Chad. Those two guys are really good friends. I mean, what kind of similarities have you seen in Coach Morris since you've been here on campus with kind of what Gus likes to do and wants to do?
Well, the thing that I've seen the most and the thing that I value the most is that his faith. Both of them, their faith is important to them. They live their faith out loud, and they live by their faith. In other words, their character, everything they do is going to be governed out of their faith. So I appreciate that as a leader. That's the type of person. I got a son that's in the 10th grade who's going to go through this process, and when I look at it as a parent, that's the type of person I want my child to play for. So I value that and I respect that in him, and that's the similarity I see more importantly.